How's it going, guys? This is Lesky back with another player build video for FIFA 23 Pro Clubs. This time we'll be looking at this new box-to-box center mid build that I created and been enjoying it, going up, helping on offense, scoring some goals, getting some assists, and then tracking back on defense, getting some tackles. This build is strong and it has a lot of stamina, which is what you'd expect on a box-to-box build. One of my favorite things about this build is the body type. For some reason, it feels really good in game when on the ball, dribbling, and then also on defense. You have that stocky body type. You feel really strong. Being listed at 5'10", you're not crazy tall, but you're also not too short. You can still win some aerial battles. 198 pounds is what gives you that stockiness. You can go anywhere in between 176 and 198, but I believe 198 will get you the stockiest body type possible. If you go over 198, you'll start to lose some pace, so you don't want to do that. The preferred foot I have is right-footed. But before we go over to the perk page, take a look at some of the clips that I got while using this build.
That was like really bad for me. I didn't get 3 bars at all. It was like 2.5.
Body! That was nice. I wanted to do a right foot.
Nice.
Dropped to no one.
Right down the middle.
Face down, baby. Yep. Slow him down.
Oh my god. That felt good. I felt like Cody right there.
I'm all over that. That's mine.
For a split second, I felt
That's
like
a dime. That's a goal.
Last chance.
Oh, nice.
Go.
Yeah.
I guess it was mostly the other guy.
Yeah, I was hoping they know what I'm trying to do by now.
Let's go. This build is a well-rounded beast and can really do it all in the midfield. For the first perk, I went for Skill Dribbler, and this will just make the build feel way better on the ball and grant you that permanent flair trait. The second and third perk you can switch up if you'd like, but I did use these 3 perks on it the entire time while I was trying it out. Chase down is just great for any defensive-minded build and as a box-to-box just to recover back into position. And most of the steals, interceptions, tackles, ball recoveries I get are because of chase down. It is a great perk as a midfielder. And the last perk I have is physical strength, which will make this build a beast, increasing the strength, jumping, and then also the ball control in certain situations, I believe. But if you wanted to take off chase down or physical strength, some other options could be precision pass, light passes, threaded pass, active first touch, distance shooter, poacher possibly if you think you're going to go up and score a lot of goals and get some shots in the box, interceptor if you want to be more defensive minded, ball winner could be great. I already have chase down, not too sure about last defender, distance shooter if I didn't already say that. But yeah, that's about it. I just think these 3 perks are the best, or at least for my play style when I'm playing as a box-to-box. Let's now take a look at the skill tree. For the physicals, my main goal was to max out the stamina. The highest I could get it is 97. Went for the acrobat archetype. And then right here, these 2 sections, I went for some reactions upgrades. Don't forget about these. We have 92 reactions on the build. Then on the left, I went for some strength. We have 80 strength, and that's just if you want to take off the physical strength perk and rock something else. You'll still have 80 strength and 83 jumping, which is pretty solid. But with the physical strength perk that I have on this build, it'll give you plus 15 jumping. So we'll have 98 jumping, and then it says it gives you plus 30 strength. So this build will easily have max strength at 99. And the one thing that's kind of lacking on this build is the aggression. Didn't have enough skill points to upgrade it. It would be nice to get it like 80 or higher, maybe going for both of these upgrades. I guess you could take off some skill moves because we do have 5-star skills. Like once we get to the dribbling page, you could do a little substitute switcheroo if you'd like. The defensive ability on this build is great. It has 84 interceptions. I maxed out the defensive awareness at 90. 85 stand tackle, and 83 slide tackle, which is all really good for a box-to-box midfielder. Remember, you're not going to be playing like holding midfield or defensive-minded with this build, so these stats are actually very good as a box-to-box CM. And then remember, I had chase down on this build, which will help a lot. on defense. And I really enjoyed the body type on this build when playing defense. You feel very shifty. You can get into people, body them off of it. The added strength that the physical strength perk gives you, you're extremely strong. Like I said, you'll have max strength on this build, and you can use that to help you out on defense. With these dribbling attributes you see on this build, it doesn't look that impressive on the skill tree, but you got to remember that we'll have skilled dribbler on this build, and it'll make all these dribbling attributes better. Skilled dribbler gives you plus 15 agility, ball control, balance, and dribbling stats. So all these stats will get plus 15 to them, so they'll all be in the 90s, and you really don't have to worry about it. Like I was saying, this build feels excellent on the ball because of the skilled dribbler perk, mostly the 5-star skills that I'm utilizing. And again, I like the body type for dribbling and defense. It feels nice. But again, if you want to take off the 5-star skills, like I say in most of my videos, you can do that. You can just rock the 4-star skills, do something like this. Honestly, if you are going to do that, what I would do, since skilled dribbler will give you plus 15 ball control, I would take this ball control off and just go for this one at 85. And then you'll have 6 skill points you can put somewhere else. And I'd suggest putting that on passing, shooting, or the physical page. Like I said, you can upgrade the aggression if you'd like. But I'm going to put it back to what I had, and let's head on over to the passing page, where I don't have a whole lot of skill points, but luckily the center mid position in Pro Clubs this year has pretty good base passing attributes. So on the left, I just went for this crossing and vision, get 5 total upgrades for 3 skill points. And then I wanted to get the curve to 80, so I just went for this plus 2 curve. And then on the right, I have just some long pass, short pass and long pass upgrades, some vision, and I wanted to get the long pass at least to 85 or higher right here. So we have 87 vision, 83 crossing, 86 long pass, 85 short pass, and 80 curve, which isn't amazing, but it's really not bad either. And like I was saying, if you want to take off those 5-star skills, you could put some of the skill points here and upgrade them even further. These shooting attributes aren't amazing, but I think it's good enough for a box-to-box build. And I just focused on upgrading the attributes that are important for a center mid build. So I upgraded the shot power. We have 85. And then I also went for the weak foot upgrade. We have a 5-star weak foot on this build. And then on the right, I'm just going for some finishing. We have 84 finishing going all the way down to the finisher archetype. So we'll have 84 finishing, 88 long shots, only 78 volleys, and 71 heading. That's the one thing that's kind of lacking on this center mid build, but those are probably the 2 least important shooting attributes on this page, other than free kicks and penalties, of course. And then right here, this was just 1 extra skill point, and I decided to put it on long shots, so we have 88 long shots. The center mid position is one of the slowest positions in the game this year, other than I think CDM and center forward possibly. So I just maxed out the pace at 83 acceleration and 91 sprint speed, which really isn't too bad. And then I have the chase down perk, which actually gives you plus 20 acceleration and plus 20 sprint speed, which is crazy. Even if it's just for a very short duration, that is massive, and you can definitely notice it. So that's going to wrap it up for this new box-to-box CM build. Let me know in the comments if you give it a try. I'd love to hear how you liked it. And then hit that like button on this video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button on my channel if you haven't already done so. As always, y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, and peace out.